Yo, what's up guys, it is Static. In today's video we are playing some more Fortnite, and today we do something a little bit different. We jump into creative and I pretty much show you how I build, how I do my 90s, how I edit and all of that, because I think it might help you out sometimes in an in-game situation where you might not know how to build. I think this video will teach you kind of how to build and edit. So, I'll see you in the video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay guys, so the first thing I teach you here is how to do 90s. I think 90s are a pretty good thing to do because it teaches you how to retake high ground if you're in a build battle. And once you have high ground, you can kind of just laser. Now, as you can see, I'm not amazing with 90s, but I can get some good 90s in when I want to. Some bad ones. There. So the key to doing 90s is placing this ramp. You have to place down a ramp. You have the wall here, build up like this. You have to build this wall to the side. Down, floor, stair, and back up. If I didn't tell you, and I'll say it again. Ramp. You want to do this just to make sure no one knocks down your 90. Place the floor, the wall, and then build those 3 walls, jump, and like that. So then you should end up getting something like that. Now, what I end up frequently doing, as you can see here, is I end up doing my 90. I end up placing that floor there. It's just a weird habit I have. But I think after a lot of practice and hard work, I can end up being able to do better at 90s and just be more successful. See, another thing I was just doing back there is, see if there's someone trying to break down your build battle or anything like that, you're gonna need a way to get down pretty fast without having to take fall damage and dying. Trust me, I know. So, here, if you ever want to get down, build a couple of ramps, a couple of walls, maybe 2, 3, and place a ramp. You can edit it, you can go behind it, and then do some more. Editing is just what I like doing, but I know some other people like doing the floor. But I think I just like the ramp, and if you ever in a situation where you're really high and you need to get down, it's a very useful way to just kind of get down without having to worry about taking fall damage. Okay, another thing I want to teach you is how to rush people. Now, one way you could start doing is ramp and wall. Just ramp alone is a terrible thing to do because obviously the person you are trying to rush is going to shoot you down and you are going to take fall damage. So that's why it is good to secure your ramps with maybe even a little wall right there. And then if you really want to push it up, you can do I think it's called the ramp wall rush, I don't know. But you have your floor, you have your wall, and then you have your stairs. So then they'd have to knock down your wall, and then your ramp, and then you have that. So it's all just fortified. Now, if you really want to go above and beyond, I don't really even know how to do this too good, is kind of making this. You can get the hang of it here and there, though I'm not amazing at it. I've never rushed anyone with it, so I don't have any experience with it, though I've seen it a couple times here and there. And I think this is pretty much the best way you can rush an opponent without having to worry being knocked down, because if they're trying to knock you down, you just shoot them. And with this beast, all the ramps and all that, it's going to be very hard to knock you down. One last thing, which really doesn't have to do with building, though it's more editing. Editing is a very important part of the game, and I kind of want to show you really how you should make your edits. Making smart edits making edits that are worth your time. So here, let's start out by doing this. If you're rushing and you're like, oh crap, this guy's underneath me and I'm way too high, what you can always do is do that, a quick turn to the side, place those two down, automatically make, you're all the way automatically down there. Now you can do all your other stuff to your opponent. So this is just a great way to do it, because they think, oh, that guy's all the way up there, he's gonna take a while for him to come down. But once he sees that you just edited that quickly, you just go up and do that, he's gonna be scared. You're probably, and if you're able to hit a shot off right when you come down, that's gonna be a hard thing to come back. Another thing I want to show you for editing is if you're doing your 90s, maybe you mess up or something like that, and kind of how I do, I mess up on my floors. Just wait for the mess up there. Now what you want to do is you either want to do this, come down over it, or you want to do this. Now that's one way you can use your floors as an editing tool, but another way is if your opponent's in a box, he's all boxed up, and well, no, if you're in a box and your opponent's trying to break you down, one great maneuver is if they've broken down your pyramid, maybe they even have control of your pyramid, and they've edited like that. Now you only got your floor left. Right when, here, wait, let me get a weapon. Right when they go to start breaking that down, you need to quickly edit. It doesn't really matter where you edit. You can edit like that, you can edit like this. So make sure, I don't think this is the best way, because then you're only able to shoot them to the right side. But having both ways down like that, or like this, you're able to shoot him both ways, and he's gonna take a heavy blow, especially saying that this shotgun does 110 body shot and like a crazy 200 something headshot. So that person's gonna end up taking a lot of damage, and now the person that's gonna be playing defensive is your opponent, and that would be your best time to maybe pressure him. And now he might be in the same situation you were in. And then if your opponent's in that situation, one great thing to do is kind of just break down his walls until you let another wall go. Let him waste his mats until you get that wall down. Come on one side, pump him, and he is dead. Now, as you can see here, I'm of course not Symphony, but one thing he is known for is his edits. Now this is one great thing to do if you ever need to come down, and that's kind of just practicing edits. Now I'm not too great at doing it, but I'm not terrible. And just learning this is just, it's kind of all muscle memory. Once you get the hang of turning this to the side, either that way or like that way, and that kind of just starts coming to you. The more practice in editing or building, or pretty much in Fortnite in general, it's just practice. The more you practice your build, the better you're gonna get. The more you practice your aim, the better you're gonna get. So this wraps up the video here, guys. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next Fortnite video. Goodbye!